Hey YouTube. Today I'd like to talk about what causes surface tension, particularly the surface tension in water. Now, we probably have just done a lab on surface tension. Usually we do the penny lab. And students often ask me, why does the water form a bubble on the penny? Well, it has to do with surface tension. And let's talk about how that happens. First off, surface tension is caused by the intermolecular attractions, the IMA, between water molecules. Intermolecular, so it's between the molecules themselves. The little molecules are attracted to each other. Intermolecular attractions between the water molecules. Yes, you have to write that down. Intermolecular attractions. So here is a diagram of a water molecule. A water molecule, H2O, has an oxygen in the center, and it has two bonds. It has a bond to a hydrogen and another bond to a hydrogen over here. Now, later on, when you learn some chemistry, you'll learn that this hydrogen here has a positive charge, and this hydrogen has a positive charge, and the oxygen has negative charges, which give the water molecules areas that have positive charges and negative charges. And so there's a law about charges that opposites attract, and that makes water molecules attractive between themselves. So the water molecules have positive and negative charges on them. No need right now to worry about why those charges exist. They simply are there. Now, what happens is that opposite charges attract, creating this intermolecular attraction. Here's a water molecule. It has an area that has negative charges right here. Here's another water molecule, has an area that has positive charges. And because opposite charges attract, there's going to be a little attraction right here. It's almost like two little magnets that want to stick together. And it's not just these two water molecules. Imagine that there are many, many water molecules all around, and they all have these little magnetic attractions. It's not actual magnetism, but they're like magnets that they want to attract each other. Okay. Opposite charges attract. So the opposite charges attract, creating these intermolecular attractions. Yes, you have to copy this down, and you have to draw the picture. I'll pause the video if you need more time. Now, what happens in the water? This is the surface of the water. There are no water molecules above this, but there are plenty of water molecules below. The little blue circles are going to represent water molecules, and the little black arrows represent these attractive forces. Now, I want you to first off look at this water molecule. He's floating around in the middle of the bubble, middle of the water. And you notice that he has attraction to this molecule, and to this molecule, and to this molecule, and to this molecule. And so these attractions are in all directions. And so we say that these attractive forces are balanced. In other words, that this attractive force will cancel out this attractive force, and this attractive force cancels this one, so it's almost like there are no forces at all on him, because all of the forces are balanced. And so this water molecule is free to float around and move through the water. He swims around because all of the forces on him are balanced. Now, let's take a look at this water molecule. This water molecule is different. He's on the surface, so there are no water molecules above him that he can be attracted to. He's attracted to his neighbor on the left. He's attracted to his neighbor on the right. He's attracted to his neighbor below, but nothing above. So although these two forces will balance each other and cancel each other out, this attractive force downward or into the water is not balanced by anything. So for this water molecule here, the surface water molecule, there is a net pull on him. There's a pull on this surface water molecule, pulling him down into the water. Now, what that's going to do for us is if all of these surface molecules are being pulled down into the bubble, that these surface molecules being pulled in, it creates a type of skin on the water, that the water molecules here are being pulled in and they don't want to separate from each other. There are attractive forces between them and they're being pulled in, and so they will assume the shape that has the smallest surface area possible. And the shape that has the smallest surface area possible for its volume is a circle. And so the water molecules tend to form circles. They did some interesting experiments with some water in the space shuttle. And they noticed that when they had blobs of water floating around in space on the space shuttle where there was very, very little gravity, that the water actually formed little, or actually very large bubbles, very circles, because of the skin that was formed on the outside. The skin being created by all of these water molecules being pulled to the interior of the water, and so the water tries to form the shape with the least amount of surface area. So, to recap, what causes surface tension? Surface tension is caused by the intermolecular attractions between the water molecules. Intermolecular attractions. Have a great day, YouTube.